Hey there, YouTube fans, AC Productions here, and today we're gonna be doing a little bit of moto vlogging. Over here in Chicago, it finally hit 50 degrees. I'm not sure if you guys can see that right here, 50.3 degrees. Now, even though it's 50 degrees, it don't feel any warmer. It actually kind of still feels chilly. So I am kind of still bundled up. I have my full leathers. I got my leather pants on and my Alpine Stars leather jacket, so both are Alpine Stars. I figure since I do get cold very easily, that I'd just rather kind of bundle up instead of wearing my textile jacket and my riding jeans. So it finally feels good to get out on my bike, finally clear up those spider webs off of my boots and stuff. The bike still has spider webs, so I have to like really clean that when I get a chance. But I kind of wanted to get out there to really test out the bike, since I haven't had a chance to ride the bike since I did those that pod filter install. So I've been really wanting to ride the bike. Only did a little bit of riding up and down the alley, which didn't really count just because it's going really slow. But now that I'm out there, I'm out here riding, the bike feels good. I don't feel any lag in performance, but it could also be due to me having an auto tune with my power commander. So what that does is that it adjusts. I don't know how to really explain it or the technical terms, but all I know that it automatically adjusts to riding. So it could be that. But as soon as we get into an area where I'm able to just ride a little bit faster than normal, as my lens here is fogging up, we could really test it out. So since I've done the pod filter install, the fuel filter install, ever since then I haven't been able to ride at all. Because by that time it already got cold here in Chicago. But now it's at a decent temperature where I can actually get out here and ride. And now that I'm out here riding, it's 50.1 degrees now with the air, with the wind. I do feel a little a little chilly in the helmet. But other than that, I mean, the bike it just feels normal. It feels like I didn't really do anything. I mean, like I said, not until I really stomp at it or whatnot, but the bike is still cold because I just started it. And yeah, I mean, everything kind of just feels normal. I really don't feel any real performance or power gain. Like I said, I just started the bike, so maybe when I get it warmed up, I might feel a difference. But I mean, I couldn't really tell a difference anyway, unless I did that install during when it was still warm outside. Then I could have maybe tell a difference between stock and now. Just at that part, I felt like it had a little bit more pick-me-up. Like it had a little bit more torque on that department. But I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the air filters being able to breathe a little bit better. Alright guys, so pretty much for today, I figure I do just a little bit of vlogging on our way to a forest preserve. Because I'm going to be doing a 5-year review of the R3, and that's pretty much where we're heading. I just kind of wanted to get somewhere close. Originally, I did a review of the R3 back in the summertime. I just never got a chance to post it because I actually ran out of memory on my camera that I was using to do the review, so I only got parts and pieces. But then I started to use my cell phone to record the remaining parts of the video, but I even ran out of memory there, so the whole thing was a dud. I mean, and the location I had picked out was a really nice location, but right now it's kind of a little too far from my house to actually go back there and do it over there. So I'm just gonna pick a spot over here to do the review, and pretty much it's going to be a review of everything, of all the parts and all the stuff I've ever put on this bike, and to let you know how it's been. If there's a lot of good stuff. I mean, there's a lot of like pros and cons, and yeah, just to give you an overview of how the longevity and and how well they held up. And you'll be surprised some stuff didn't hold up so well, and other stuff would surprise you as well that did held up pretty well. So that's where we're pretty much going. Other than that, I know you guys, I do read all the comments and questions you guys post on the YouTube channel, and I know that the number one request is to do a valve clearance check on the R3. Now I'll be doing that video towards the springtime, just because I want it to be a little bit more warm, and I do have a lot of other projects I need to finish editing and get those videos out to you guys. So, and that the valve clearance check is going to take some time to do, and I just want to make sure I have plenty of time to do it, and for it to be just a little bit warmer here in Chicago to do so. Whoa. Okay, almost fell on that one. I guess the tires are just not warm enough to grip the floor, but luckily it did not fall. Pretty scary though. Alright, so now I know I cannot lean that hard on the bike. Alright, so I'll probably hit up the next street. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, I know you guys want the valve clearance check video, and I haven't forgot about you guys. I just need the time to do it, and also, besides that, I also got the manual of the R3 2015 to 2018, and I'll have a link in the description below for the manual, so you guys could download it and check it out. It's very useful, and besides the valve clearance check, that video is not too hard to check that. What gets hard is actually if your timing is off, or you do need to replace the little spacers on the valves. That's where it gets tricky, just because they're really small, and if you don't use the proper things, they could fall inside the engine, and if they fall inside the engine, pretty much you're, I would say, screwed, because you got to remove the whole engine, take everything apart just to get this little tiny dot, really, and to fish it out of where it went into the engine. So that's the part that's going to get tricky. But don't worry, guys, I got you. That's why I'm still studying the guide and getting all the necessary tools to make sure that it doesn't happen to you guys, nor does it even happen to me on doing that process. So don't worry, those two videos are going to be coming, and I'm going to be doing them back to back, but I'm not going to be recording it all in one video. The first video is going to be on how to do the valve check, and then the second video is going to be on how to adjust the clearance and stuff like that if yours is out of spec. And it's all going to be per the manufacturer's specifications. I'll be following everything to the T on how to do it. And like I said, I'll have I'll have a copy of the manual when I do it, and you'll be able to see the specifications and numbers that the R3 has to be at. So don't worry, those videos are coming up. And yeah, so far the bike is good, minus that little slip on the turn that we did. I'm sure in the camera probably it didn't come across as anything, but in real life it was pretty scary. And I'm thankful that I didn't fall on that one, or that would have been a part of the video too. Alright, so you can open it up over here. I'd say not bad. It feels pretty good. I did feel like the bike had a little bit more to go. Like I wasn't giving it as much as it could get. So, alright guys, so we're going to turn right over here and get to that video. But yeah, just a small vlog for today, and getting the bike out finally and testing it out and stuff. So I'm glad it's not so crowded. the sun is going down, so now it's it's colder. In the position of where the sun is right now, it looks like I may have only like 30 minutes or so to get this video done. I'm gonna have to look for a spot. Maybe we'll just do it over here since the sun is here. And alright guys, just a small little video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell, that way you guys are up to date with my latest videos. And thank you for watching.